All right, so I've tried about 4 different pairs of Hoka shoes, and out of all of them, this is my favorite one that I've tried, and I think it's actually the cheapest of the 3. So in this video, I wanted to show you guys a look at the Hoka Clifton 7 and just give you guys my thoughts from a casual perspective. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. What is going on, guys? Hess here, collectivekicks.com. If you guys haven't shopped on my website, basically I just post a bunch of sneaker deals for you guys that I find on the web, and then you guys can just go to my website and shop whatever I post for that week. Feel free to check that out at any time, and also follow me at heskicks on Instagram and Twitter. Big shout out to Jackrabbit, though. Again, they sent me a pair of the Clifton 7s, which is pretty crazy because the other week I just did a review on the Bondi 7s, and I called them the Bondis. I guess I was wrong. But Bondi, whatever these are called, these are pretty crazy, soft, squishy, max cushion pairs of sneakers. But I was almost thinking, is this too much cushioning? Because it's so incredibly massive that I really wanted to try the Clifton 7, and then Jackrabbit for the win came through, sent me a pair. And if you guys are interested in buying your own pair, I'll put an affiliate link to Jackrabbit's website so you guys can scoop your own. $130 is what these are running right now, but I think that's a pretty affordable price for what you get in this shoe. If you want a max cushion, soft squishing feel on your feet, these things are crazy good for that price point. And I've had 2 different pairs of Hokas in the past, this being one of them, the Stinson ATR 5, which is a pair that I saw Virgil Abloh wearing, and so I've actually bought that exact same model, and it's not bad, but you definitely have a rocker motion with these, and they're not as soft and squishy. Even though the cushion stack is massive, they're not as soft and cloud-like feeling as the Clifton 7s. These are crazy soft, like on feet, and comparatively to the Bondis, I think that these are really insanely big and soft and squishy, but sometimes you don't need that much. The Cliftons are a better balance for myself personally than the Bondis. So preference right out the gate, I definitely prefer the Cliftons over the Bondis. They look way better as well. Like, these are just ridiculous looking, but these actually are a little bit stylish, and I like some of the subtle differences between the 2 models. So I had the hardest time researching this, trying to find the best pair of Hoka shoes for myself without having to buy every single one of them. Ultimately, the best thing you can do is just going and trying them on in store if you have that option, but it gives you a way better sense of what your feet are going to like the best. And for a well-balanced, well-cushioned pair of sneakers, I mean, this is crazy good. It's really lightweight comparison to these as well. I think these are under 9 ounces. Now, I got a true to size on these, and I would say they do fit true to size. Fits me just fine, like the true to size. I don't think I would go up a half a size or anything like that. But they fit really, really good. So some words from Jackrabbit's side. It says, this shoe changed runners' perception of what Hoka could be. The Clifton 7 joins the award-winning Clifton family. The 7 continues to deliver the perfect combination of soft and light. Crafted with the same midsole and ride characteristics, the Clifton 7 features a streamlined silhouette and updated upper made from engineered mesh. Outfitted with a plush collar that eases Achilles pressure, this daily runner is equipped with intuitive pull tab at the heel for an easy on and off. Find your sweet spot in the Clifton 7. Jackrabbit says this is best for roads, gyms, and flats. For the midsole, it says it has the early stage Meta Rocker, which offers a smooth ride, and full compression EVA midsole provides signature Hoka cushioning. Strategic high abrasion rubber zones reduces weight. And it says roughly it's 8.7 ounces. So they mentioned a couple really key points about this shoe that I think really drive it home for me. 1, it's super soft and squishy. 2, it's really, really lightweight. And 3, the stability is actually not bad at all, which is crazy when you have something so ridiculously large. You'd think that you'd have stability issues flopping left and right. But because of how extremely wide everything is, you don't feel how you're going to topple over. And just for comparative purposes, and this is the Adidas Adizero Adios Pro, and it's crazy, crazy narrow. Huge stack of material on here for the midsole, but really unstable feeling on my feet comparison to these. So I love that feeling of a stable ride with max cushioning and lightweight to boot. Like, that's a really, really good combination. The tongue is pretty plush, and it's detached as well, which is something that I really dig. Also, they talk about that little horn on the back here for you to be able to slide them on and off your feet, which is a plus. Honestly, I don't mind that at all, especially for an old man like myself. Grabbing that little tab there is easy to grab and put on your feet. The mesh is just standard mesh upper, nothing fancy, but nothing bad. And it's not like trying to be too groundbreaking where sometimes it literally is not worth doing. Like, they didn't reinvent the wheel with the mesh. It's just a nice mesh. They do offer some reinforcement in some sections though. Across the toe section, there is a little bit of rubberized material here. And then they do have some reinforcements around the lace holes as well. You also have some extra reinforcements on the heel cup as well, so it's nice and solid and firm. And some chevrons here on the back with some reflective hit. I like the midsole too because you could see it's like a double layer. So you could see some sections are blue as it fades to like the greenish blue color, and then you have that white midsole over top of it. So it's kind of like a dual density almost feel to it. I don't know if it's actually dual density foam, but it feels and looks like there is a dual density, and I just like that there's like a double liner of that material there. Sometimes it could be misleading where you think that that cushioning starts and stops, because sometimes it creeps up higher than where your foot rests on top of it. Literally just surrounds your foot in that foam, and that's kind of what these do, but they do it in a way where it's, again, really, really stable on feet. So 130 bucks, man, I would have to say this is one of the best shoes for that price point. If you're looking for a max comfort sneaker that's lightweight, as I mentioned, like I have a couple other running shoes out here for comparison, but really like those things are crazy good. They're probably comparable to the Pegasus 37 because these are about $120 with Nike React. These are definitely not as soft and squishy as those. These are heavier than the Cliftons as well. Much heavier on feet, but I always love the style and the look of the Ultra Boost 20s. I think that these are really, really dope shoes. But if you're looking for something more lightweight and softer, the Clifton 7 has it beat. Triumph 17, another really good one from Saucony, but firmer on feet in my opinion than the Hoka 7 as well. I will say that the Saucony Endorphin line is amazing though, at least the one that I tried, the Endorphin Pro, and I want to still try the Speed version or whatever the other one is. Haven't got those yet, but hopefully I will soon. I mean, I even got the Asics FF Blast that I've tried, and these are pretty decent on feet as well, but a little bit clunkier with the midsole, the way it's created and stuff. These ones are pretty decent on feet as well, but again, I would choose these over top of those. Even the Infinity React is an amazingly good shoe. It's more stylish, and some people like the lockdown of the upper with the Flyknit like this better. These are heavier though than the Cliftons, so I don't know. From a casual, I would have to say that these are pretty ridiculous, like much, much better than I would have thought. And I'm really glad that I gave them a try. Again, I really like the Bondi 7s. They're really, really dope, but they're so bulky and weird looking. I just couldn't see myself wearing them too much. These are more functional for actually everyday use than the Bondis were for myself. So from a casual, I would say absolutely these are a great choice. Can't say enough good things about this shoe though. Link in the description if you want to buy one. Shout out to Jackrabbit for sending one over my way. And really, really happy that I gave these a try. Just because you never know what shoe is out there that you might be missing out on that you just didn't even think about. And so hopefully this video has been informative to you guys that haven't tried them out yet. Really like what Hoka's been doing, and I was misled by some of these other rocker shoes. Like I don't like that rocker motion as much. This one doesn't have as much of that crazy rocker sensation on feet. Everything that I really like in a shoe, and a couple of the things that I thought I knew about Hoka, it changed my mind on a couple of those things. The rocking motion and the overall ugly look of having max cushion. Now you have something that's pretty much max cushion and not terrible looking. But the midsole I really dig, man. I really kind of want to sole swap these onto something else. It'd be pretty rad to be able to do, but probably hard to do. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Clifton 7. Definitely a great shoe for the price. And we'll leave it at that. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. If you guys liked the video, drop a like on the video. Much appreciated when you guys do that. Subscribe if you guys like more sneaker technology videos like this, where I try out different shoes that are out there. And we'll see you guys hopefully back for some more videos. Peace, guys.